place where you can stay. Kusoma, Kusoma, just a book away. Let's all sing and play. Kusoma.
Hello everyone, I'm Leanne Armstrong and I'm the illustrator and author of My World, Mackilli and Seeva's Switcheroo. Mackilli is a curious and imaginative 10-year-old alien from Mimpal. He lives with his mum, dad, and huge family of 15 brothers and 10 sisters in a rubble hub at the top of a very high hill. Everything in Mimpal is dark and grey, and that's the way they like it. It is calm and relaxed, and everybody lives life slowly, enjoying the simple things. Because after all, your imagination is where the real excitement happens. Every day before school, Mackilli and his family dream up magical stories of strange animals. The animals have just 2 legs, 2 arms, and 2 little eyes, with hair sprouting from the tops of their heads. Very strange. They have 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. They wear strange little windows on top of their nose. They get wrinkly in the bath and when they get old. They leak when they're hot and shake when they're cold. Mackilli has a vivid imagination. On the way to school, Mackilli passed the same trees as usual, the same rubble hubs, and the same shops, but something felt different. He had an extra spring in his step today, but he couldn't work out why. Just as he was about to cross the road, a glimmer of light caught his eye. It was coming from a ditch next to Mr. Fibble's house at the bottom of the valley. His curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to investigate. As he got closer, he could see it was no ordinary light. The light was magical. It was overwhelmingly bright, and it came streaming out of a rock that had been split open perfectly in half. Slowly, the light began to dim, and he was shocked by what he could see inside. It's crazy, it's colourful, it's fun, and it's new. There's pink trees and red skies and grass that is blue. What is this universe? A strange and wonderful sight. I've never seen anything like it. It's so busy and so bright. Mackilli couldn't believe his luck. He had stumbled across something that had never been seen before. Had he found a whole new world inside this little old rock? Just as he was about to put the rock into his bag, he heard a little voice. "Hey, who are you?" He jumped back, dropping the rock to the ground in surprise. "Can you hear me? Say something," continued the small voice from inside the rock. "I want to know who you are, and what are you doing looking at my world?" The rock seemed to be a magical portal. Any alien who found the rock could see into new worlds, and it was amazing. Mackilli was scared, but he managed to gather up some courage to pick up the rock again. But this time he held it at arm's length. "I'm Mackilli from Mimpal, just an alien on a walk. I didn't mean to drop you, I just didn't know you could talk." "Of course I can talk, I'm an alien like you. But why are you grey and not pink, green and blue?" Mackilli took a deep breath, dusted off the rock, and took a closer look. Inside, he could see the face of an interesting little alien girl, looking rather confused. She was pink with blue and green shapes all over her body. She had a purple tongue and bright green eyes. Mackilli had never seen anybody like her before and was completely fascinated. "Well, say something, mister. Don't just stand there and stare." "I don't have time to wait. I'm on my way to the fair." Mackilli tried his best to explain what had happened and how he had found the rock, but kept getting distracted by the vivid colours and buzzing energy he could see inside the rock. He told her that he had never seen such a colourful world because Mimpal was colourless and full of smooth hills that rolled for hundreds of empty miles. There was freedom to do as you wished, but not much to do. "Well, my name is Seeva and I'm from Stiplop. We have rainbows and slushies with marshmallows on top. It's crazy round here and there's so much to do. Your world seems much calmer. I'm jealous of you." Seeva is a 9-year-old independent young alien. She lives alone in a rubble hub next to many other rubble hubs. Her parents and 2 brothers live 2 hubs away in Mimpal. Stiplop is the complete opposite of Mimpal. It is fast-paced, bright and full of activity and colour. Everyone lives on their own, and there is no need for imagination, because everything you could ever dream of was right there for the taking. Mackilli and Seeva spoke for hours about each other's worlds and wished so hard that they could trade places. Mackilli wanted more excitement and colour, and Seeva dreamed of being in a world of simplicity with time to relax. Time was flying by, and the two little aliens had become so exhausted by the excitement that they drifted off to sleep, still holding the magical rocks in their hands. Little did they know, their lives were about to change as soon as they woke up. My World is a magical story of two completely different aliens who mysteriously switch worlds for the day. They learn to embrace their unique qualities and go on a journey of self-love. This book teaches us all to love our differences and never shy away from showing the world the real you. Mackilli and Seeva's adventure continues in the rest of this book. The end.